And welcome back to the Paul Dolden Details channel. Right, this week I'm going to be waxing my wife's Metro. Pardon? Yes, with this ET Wax extraterrestrial ceramic wax from Alien Magic Car Care. They did send down some other bits and pieces. Jaffa, this is a orange snow foam, very interesting stuff. They also sent down Reborn, which is the stripping chemical to remove wax, sealants and any contaminants you may have on the paint. Leftover last stage protection, LSPs, we're going to be using that. That's a dilutable chemical as well. And also there's some other bits and pieces here which featured on the channel before, which I've dug out from the back of the back cave to bring back to the channel. Okay, so the one thing you all want to know is how long does this wax actually last? Quick spoiler alert, 6 to 9 months is the longevity claims of this wax. So that should see you through the darker winter months, which to be honest is most of the year in Great Britain because we have awful summers. So it might be something for you to think about. Stick around for the prices for this because there's two prices for this wax, so stick around. So being as it's turning quite nasty outside and we've got a chill in the air, you might want to get one of these for your bonts. The new hats, these are available on the merch store underneath the video. Grab a big bowl of Twiglets, grab some stale crisps, some flat coke and roll the video. So here we go then. We start by placing our detail guards underneath each wheel. I don't know where you can get these from. I will put them underneath the video, as always, with all the other Amazon affiliate links. They're really handy, these are. The times I've pulled the hoses around the car and then got it jammed under the tyres. Ooh, lots of blue language. Now we always start by doing the wheels first. People ask, why do you do the wheels first? Because it's generally the worst part of the car and also the overspray. If you have to wash the car first and rinse down, and then you do the wheels, you only spray all the muck back up over the car. Makes sense, doesn't it? And already with the power of the Neil Fisk, the C135i, that's what I'm using, we can get rid of the bulk of the grime without using any chemicals. But we are going to use chemicals. This one is Pure Magic from Alien Magic. I've had this a while now. The citrus pre-wash and grime remover. Dilution rate for this was 150 ml in a 1 litre trigger spray. Nice and strong, enough to de-gunk the tyres and the wheel trims. Not going to be using any wheel cleaner for this. You can of course use a TFR if you wish to, or if you want to use wheel cleaners, use wheel cleaners. I'm just going to show you the strength of this chemical. Work it will be a tough shine scrubbing brush, and then with a soft brush, the Vikan brush, do the wheel trims. Now you can take these wheel trims off, obviously that would be the easiest thing to do. The reason I don't do it, so I've probably mentioned this before, is because they're quite rare, these wheel trims, believe it or not, and they can become brittle over time, and I don't wish to break the things. We already lost one of them, and we've got a new one now. So just by using the citrus, you can see, nice and clean again. There you go, not bad, eh? And work your way around the car. Now, modern cars, you have the plastic arch liners. This being an old Rover, no such thing. It's all the gunk and the stones get stuck up inside the arch, so it's always good to rinse them out. This amazing high-speed footage. The old biscuit wheels, rich tea wheels, and yes, I do flush my arches out. I do. Used a narrow head for that if you've got a quick release system. Jaffa, yes I am. Many moons ago. Snip snip. Yes, this is the snow foam. Ooh, ooh, yes, it is approaching that silly season, Halloween. Ooh, stop doing that, that's very annoying. Yes, it does look like blood, doesn't it? So Jaffa, not about Jaffa really, it's more custard. Yeah, it's more like a custard cream. Custard cream Metro. This stuff is super thick. 100 ml in 900 ml of water will give you a nice thick layer of foam, and also turn the road into one big bowl of custard. Now I have used coloured snow foams before in a video, another plug for a video, and the first thing people say is, oh no, they stain. Well yeah, if you look at that lance, it's covered in what appears to be blood. Rinse everything out after if you're using products like this. Now I have done a little experiment. I left some of this in a 1 litre trigger spray just to see what it would do. And it didn't do anything. It just sat in a bottle and I rinsed it out and there was no staining issues whatsoever. But just for good practice, rinse everything out after. Hangs around this, a bit like a single mum at a school gate. Hangs around for a long time. While it's hanging around, get your favourite brushes. Another shameless plug for Alien Magic, the Alien Magic Hog's Hair brushes, and work the foam in. Other areas you can boost it with the citrus, especially in there. These window rubbers really do trap the grime. And if you don't do it, you notice it, especially on the next wash. So it's good practice to do this. And of course go around your badges and anything else you want to hit with it. Like an advert for custard, isn't it? Did get some strange looks when I was doing this. That man's spraying custard on the metro. Probably make the local council news. Something deeply satisfying about doing this. So a little fact for you, that plastic trim, I suppose you could call that a very poor example of a boot spoiler, that traps bugs and grass, small bodies, small children, everything. I am constantly rinsing that thing out, and the stuff that comes out of that, I don't know where it all comes from. I really need to take that thing off. There's all sorts of things buried under there. Constantly rinsing it out. So you might notice me rinsing this down. There's not much protection on this car. Car shampoo next. Ooh, limited edition one. You can actually get this now, believe it or not. The Halloween special is on the website. This stuff smells amazing. Pumpkin spice, cinnamon, it is fantastic. But most importantly is the amount of lube in this. It glides really, really well, like stupidly well. Up there are my favourite shampoos, I have to say, Alien Magic. Nano silver particles apparently in this shampoo. So what you do notice when you start rinsing the car down is the darkening effect it has. Seems to cleanse the paint. As I said before, the protection levels on this have died off now. It's in need of a new last stage protection, LSP, as demonstrated with this highly technical clip. So once that was done, all rinsed, it's time for the drying stage, a bit of off-camera stuff as well with a towel and this warm air blower. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. Reborn, this is the wax and sealant remover. So whatever is left on the car, we're going to remove it with this stuff. Now you can use IPA, you can use panel white, but this is a different sort of chemical. You can dilute this down 50ml in our 1 litre trigger spray, topped up with 500ml of water. If you have a 500ml bottle, then go and grab one. So them's a lot easier. Now this is going to leave the paint squeaky clean, free of anything. It won't interfere with the last stage protection, i.e. the wax we're going to put on. Yes, stop feeling the car, you complete nutter. So work your way around the entire car, every panel, do it methodically, panel by panel. This will aid in the bonding process dramatically. Also, you can use this on glass. Handy. Saves me a job later on. Oh, missed a bit. So here we go, ET phone home, extraterrestrial ceramic wax. This is the 50mm pot, more about the price later on this wax. And we've got the puck style applicator. Straight lines, circular motion, however you want to do it. Karate Kid, wax on, wax off, I don't mind. But do it in a way you're going to get everything done. Don't just skip bits. Now, I chose on the day to wax the entire car. You can do it panel by panel, have a cup of tea, go up the road, cut your lawn, come back, it's up to you. Really, with the temperatures being fairly cool, you need to give this at least 20 minutes to cure properly. Warmer day, 5 to 10. But as we only get 2 weeks of summer in Great Britain every year, it happens to be one of the colder days. Now it does say easy on, easy off. There is a little bit more elbow grease required when taking waxes off. I will say that. When you're using sprayable sealants, hybrid detailers, that sort of thing, it is very, very easy. So just allow a little bit more time, a bit more effort. So there's no white residue with this. And already you can see the gloss starting to improve. Now obviously this car has been machine polished in the past. Try and keep on top of this. You're going to get the best out of anything like this with a decently prepped car. And of course it's one careful lady owner. Well, sort of. Right, I don't want to go down that road. I always just think my wife drove this really carefully until I went out the other day with her. What bend? If you're doing 40 in this car, it feels like 140, put it that way. Carpro Perl next for the rubbers, and that is it. Enjoy some floaty B-roll. Okay, so the Metro's got its street cred back. It looks nice and glossy, it's shiny, it's got that deep luster to the paint, and it's protected for the winter. And my wife loves it. She said, oh my God, it looks fantastic, brilliant, job done. Brownie points. We're not going to talk about the citrus because we've used citrus products before. We'll go a little bit about the shampoo before we get onto the main stuff. This is available at the moment. The Halloween special, bit of a sales pitch coming. The Halloween special packs you can get underneath the website. I have done a video on this before. The smell of this is something else, but it's not just a smell, it's how this stuff performs. The amount of lube in this is insane, it's crazy. It's not the most high foaming shampoo, but the cleaning ability and the smell, don't even get me on. And don't drink it, just smell it, all right? When you're washing the car, you do get a bit of a fragrance coming off. You probably think, oh, do you know what, smelling your car, what is wrong with you? But it just makes it more, you know, enjoyable, more of an enjoyable experience, a bit of fun, if you like. Talking about fun, Jaffa. Now, if you want to turn your car into a custard biscuit, custard donut, not so much orange, to be honest with you, it just looked like custard. It does hang around. This stuff really does hang around a lot. Yeah, a bit like women of the night on the street corners. This stuff really does hang around, and you don't need a lot of it. So I put 100 ml in with 900 ml of water, which gave me a really super thick foam. If you want to come back a little bit, I always put 100 ml in, like you know. You probably could. You could dilute it. Cleaning power wise, yeah, it's pretty good stuff. But obviously, when you do range your door rubbers, window rubbers, reach for the citrus. It's only just good practice in my view. You just definitely know you're going to get that gunge out of the window rubbers. Right, we have the Reborn. Now, I was a bit worried about this product because I thought I was just going to reach for the IPA or the panel wipe. And once I mixed it up, 50 ml with 500 ml of water, I was quite surprised. Spraying it on the panel, it really does feel super clean once you've misted the panel. Use 2 microfibers or just flip it over because the towel does become saturated quite quickly. And use bottled water as well. You don't want any watermarks on your panels, but interesting that. And you can dilute that up to 20:1, believe it or not. I had to lose the hat, I was getting far too hot. Shows how good they are. A bit of a sales pitch yet again, Paul. God, you're like a sales rep. Get on with it. Right, ET wax from Alien Magic. Right, for starters, I hardly use any. This stuff, if I can get the lid off, goes a very long way. It's hardly really made a dent in it, to be honest with you. So it's quite a hard wax, but yet when you apply it, it doesn't feel that hard. Very strange. It's quite easy to apply. When you come to take it off, not quite so easy. It does require a little bit more elbow grease. So be prepared for a little bit of a workout. You know, it's looking after cars, you've got to be relatively fit. It's not a bad workout, to be honest with you. So it does require a little bit more effort taking it off. As far as the scent is concerned, it is quite strong. The apple and mint scent to this. Now, yeah, that is strong. When you first smell it, you think that smells a bit chemically, but as you begin to use it more, yeah, you can definitely get the mint coming through. Alien Magic are quite good at sense and vision, to be honest with you. The whole experience is an experience. That's what it's about, using the products. You might think, oh, I don't really want to use a wax, it's too much hard work, but it's not really about that. It's about the actual experience in waxing a car. Unless you've waxed the car, you probably won't understand. There is that question, people say, is wax dead? I don't think it's particularly dead. People still use waxes. It's quite a traditional thing to do. There are lots of people that like buying them because they get them in presentation boxes and they like putting them on the shelf and looking at them and polishing them. It's just one of those things. You either like waxing or you don't. The fact that the longevity claim is 6 to 9 months is a bonus. Now, we're going to talk about price. Now, the initial price for this is $19.99 on its own. But in my opinion, you're better off getting the kit, which is $24.99, where you get the plush microfiber and you get the puck style applicator. I'd go for that one personally. You can always use the applicator with, you know, on something else. Chuck it through the wash, use it again. So like I say, a big thanks to Alien Magic. Thanks to Rob for sending down the products for me to review. And also a massive thanks to everyone that's been supporting the channel and buying the merch. We have got some new merch coming out near Christmas, some limited edition mugs. If there's anything you'd like to see on the merch, let me know and drop me a line, put some comments in underneath the video. Also, don't forget all the Amazon affiliate links are underneath this video, and that goes to support the channel. Thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Tell you bye.